So we put the size on this morning, and we have let it sit now for a little over 8 hours, and that allows for the consistency to change till it's just barely tacky. And now we're taking sheets of gold and laying it on top of that tacky glue, and it's sticking. And once we get all the gold in here, we'll take a really soft bristled brush and brush it in so that it gets into all the little crevices and nooks and crannies. And we may have to go back over with some sheets to fill in any holidays that might be there. And we do about an hour's worth of work at a time, because that's about all we can really control. If you do too much after that, it gets so you're rushed too much, because the stickiness will gradually become unsticky.
So this is transfer gold, and it is lightly tacked to a tissue paper. The tissue paper is made so it's not terribly sticky. It doesn't leave a residue. They've improved that. There are two ways we can put gold on. We can put it on loose, and you can see how difficult it is to maneuver that. We couldn't have any air in here. We'd have to close the doors, no sneezing allowed. So we elected to use the transfer, and it's going to work fairly well because we don't expect it to cover everything. And when we put it on, and I'm going to put this piece on and press it, we overlap it a little bit, and anything where it's overlapped is not going to stick. So we have extra material. See all the flaky stuff, all the extra material? That extra material can be mopped in. And what Steve referred to with the brush, it's essentially a makeup brush. It's a very soft, round brush that we use to mop the extra around and fill in any places where it didn't stick. So it looks messy now. If this is in camera, you see all that stuff, but it is always messy like that. Gilding is kind of a messy process, and you wouldn't believe that this foil that we're putting on, this very thin gold, will burnish out smooth, but it does. It burnishes out very smooth. There we go. So I'm overlapping a little. It's not covering everything, but all of that loose stuff is going to get moved around. So this is the transfer gold that is lightly tacked on. So it's like putting one of those fake tattoos that you don't want people to use in your house all over. Now this piece here, we'll find a nice place. And I'm not worried about overlapping, because remember I said that overlapped area will be unstuck and it will be used to move around. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below.